everybody, Justin Worden at SMTAI International. You're watching What's New in Electronics. My guest today is Kip Farris of Emerald EMS. Kip, how you doing, man?
I'm doing great. I appreciate you having me here.
So, I'm active on LinkedIn. I'm seeing you guys all over the place. You guys got so much going on, but for those that don't know who Emerald EMS are, what do you got?
Yeah, so, Emerald's a combination of a number of Tier 3 EMS companies that have been brought together over the years. And we're continuing to go through an acquisition strategy and grow both through acquisition as well as organically. But we're a company focused on high reliability, high levels of quality, dealing with very complex markets, dealing with customers that have extremely complex products and solution needs.
So let's talk a little bit more about the acquisition side of things. Are you guys focusing on one area, or is it really just the quality of the company you're looking at?
There's a couple areas that we have focused on. One, as we provide solutions in the North America theater, we've continued to look at where should we be geographically, and also where should we continue to expand our skill sets and capabilities. We have gone through a few acquisitions recently, one recently in Malaysia. So obviously, being in China has been great for us over the years, but we wanted to continue to expand our footprint in Asia. So we made an acquisition recently in Malaysia that we're extremely excited about. But we've also been expanding through acquisition as well as organically in the NPI centers. So we've added a new NPI center in San Jose, California. And we're also looking at continued strategic acquisition and investment around DFM, DFT, working with customers on supply chain solutions around their products as well.
Now, with the acquisition model, I know this isn't something that's new to you, but it definitely seems like it's ticked up over the last few years. Is a lot of that due to just the way the industry's been changing since, well, we all know what happened 3 years ago with COVID?
Sure. It's an interesting environment because money's different today than it was, a few years ago. But luckily for us, we're a Crestview private equity asset, and they have been extremely supportive in us continuing to invest in the business and grow, both from an acquisition perspective, but also in bringing new technology and capabilities into our sites.
So when you go in and you acquire a new facility, you're still keeping that Emerald EMS name. What are you really bringing into that facility to keep them at that Tier 3 high reliability level?
It's a great question, because it's really a key tenet in what we're trying to do with our company. As we've seen our competitors scale to $400, $500, $600 million, you've seen these Tier 3 organizations that were traditionally very nimble and quick and had these high reliability and ability to provide complex solutions become very bureaucratic and slow. And that is something we're absolutely committed to not allowing to happen. We continue to push ownership and decision-making to the site or divisional level. And we continue to support those sites with what they need to continue to provide the best solutions in the market. We do not want to become any kind of a bureaucratic, Tier 2, Tier 1 type environment for our customers. They like the intimacy, they like the responsiveness, and they like how we focus on their problems and they don't get lost in some large enterprise organization.
Well, I think that's a testament to why Emerald EMS is in the news so much lately, and why you're winning all these amazing and well-deserved awards. Is typically people associate growth with, I don't want to say less quality, but usually something's diminishing, right? Yeah. But that's not at all what you guys are facing. You're really holding true to your name.
Yeah, not just the name, but our identity, our DNA, and what we've been successful doing over the years. So, I think a lot of them, they start changing the markets they go into. They start getting revenue hungry, which, look, we all want to grow, and we have a very aggressive growth strategy, but we will continue to do it in markets like aerospace and defense, energy, medical, and high complex industrial type industries. That is where our sweet spot is, and we'll continue to focus and drive growth there.
So, when we do videos and interviews like this, it's really twofold, at least on your side, because, we're talking to the customer. Why would a customer want to work with Emerald EMS? But in your situation, there may be someone watching thinking, maybe I should get acquired by Emerald EMS. What would you say to them?
We're absolutely open to continuing to grow our growth strategy. Like I said, around high-tech engineering design for manufacturing and test and supply chain. So those are definitely areas we want to continue to grow in. Also in the early life cycle of doing NPI work and iteration. And again, we do have plans to continue our geographic expansion as well. And you'll see that here in the next year as well. So if there's a company that would like to be part of an Emerald family, we would absolutely welcome them to have discussions and see if there's a good fit.
And I think we're going to end on that note, because you nailed that question right there. But for those few people that haven't heard of Emerald EMS yet and they want to learn more, where could they go? Yeah,
I just go to www.emeraldems.com, and I think you'll see everything you need to find there. But reach out to me personally on LinkedIn, and love to interact with partners, customers, or people that might want to be part of the Emerald Group.
Well, Kip, that was a lot of great information. I appreciate you sharing it with us, and more importantly, congratulations on all the recent success.
Thank you. Appreciate the time.
Absolutely.